In this video, we're going to show you how to install our rear mount battery tray for 3rd gen Camaros. This tray is designed to work with a Group 34 battery, also known as a 3400, which is what we have right here, that can be commonly found at any parts store on the road. We have an excess power battery here that's a high performance battery. It will fit those, and it will also fit a standard Group 34 battery. We have a few components to this kit. We have the angle bracket, which is going to mount it upright inside your trunk to your existing floor pan. And then we have the battery clamp down tray, which bolts to this angle bracket with supplied stainless hardware, and that has an adjustable clamping bar here that clamps the battery from the bottom, not the top. So you don't have any clamps to contend with on top. You don't have to worry about arcing out, grounding it out, or anything like that, and it allows plenty of extra room for all your cables and stuff. The kit comes with a supplied paper pattern with precise alignment holes so that you can drill your holes right the first time. All right, for installing our hammer fab battery tray, take the provided paper pattern and we fit it inside the trunk area here. So you can see it has 4 very accurate holes here. Those are the 4 holes that match the laser cut battery tray that's going to bolt in. But we got to transfer these holes to this inner flat wall in here where the spare tire used to be. So to do that, you're going to line up the top edge with the sharp 90-degree corner on the floor of the car. And then you're going to line up this rear edge, this angled face, with the angled corner on the back of the floor right there. Now there's a little bracket that's kind of in the way of laying this pattern on there, so just be aware of that. You may have to kind of go over that. And then we're going to use some little magnets. These are rare earth magnets. They're kind of nice because they have a little handle on them. So we're going to use 4 or 5 of those to position that in place and stick it in there. Now we're ready to line up the paper in place, and you can see we want to line up this back corner and the top edge at the same time so that they're properly positioned. Stick it down with some magnets. You can see that little bracket's in the way a little bit, but that's not a big deal as long as you line it up. And the bottom edge should fall right down along that edge there. Now we got some seam sealer and gunk and stuff in the way, but that's okay. Now that's going to position your holes exactly in the right spot for drilling. See, there they are, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you're going to line this up on your dots and make an indentation. Line that one up. Now we're ready to drill some holes. So you want to start out with an 1/8 inch pilot bit, and then we're going to step it up with a step bit or unibit. All right, I've decided to just use this step bit for the whole process. So you can see it has numbers marked out on there. The very first one is an 1/8 inch. So I'm going to use that as my pilot bit and go all the way to 3/8 and then one more notch, which is 13/32. The bolts we're going to end up using to install this are 3/8, but we want to make it just a little bit bigger so we have a little bit of wiggle room. We're going to use a normal cordless electric drill, and that'll make it so you can fit this in here. You can see it just barely clears the quarter panel with this configuration. Make sure it's in the center of your dent. Put it on high speed, not low speed. Now I'm watching the marks. Got one more. Right there. All right, line this one up. Make sure it's in your little dot. You can see that's pretty fast. Line it up on your dot. Pressure, hard pressure. That's it. And you can take your pattern off. All right, now you're ready to take your battery tray and use the supplied 3/8 fasteners. Go through this direction, and you may have to have somebody help you start the nuts on the bottom side. There we go. And you just tighten them from the bottom, and the next step is to bolt the tray into the bracket. All right, next you're ready to install your battery hold down tray that comes with the kit. It's got the sliding adjustable clamp bar here. It's got the groove that your battery is going to lock into, and then you slide this over to lock the other side of your battery in. Now we provide stainless countersunk hardware. Those go into these holes and sit flush underneath the battery. So our battery trays are designed to fit Group 34 batteries, or sometimes referred to as a 3400 series battery. And there are performance aftermarket batteries that fit this tray, but you can also go to any parts store, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, or whatever, and if you need to, if you're on a road trip or just in a pinch, you can go get a battery that fits this tray. That's why we designed it this way. All right, so let's install this. These are stainless, so you're going to want to use a little bit of anti-seize on each one. So we're going to prep those bolts first with just a tad bit of anti-seize. The angle bracket that we already installed has pre-installed PEMserts in it. So those are pressed in, threaded inserts, specifically designed to fit this tray. So let's install it. You want the clamp bar facing the outside towards the quarter panel. And this fits right down there in the middle. Line up your holes and get your fastener started. Now obviously you might want to paint or powder coat this first before you put it in there, because it is steel and it might rust. To tighten these down, you're going to need a 3/16 Allen socket with about an 8-inch extension. They will self-center as you tighten it down. Once you get all 4 of those bolts tight and your hardware on the angle bracket tight from underneath, you want to slide the clamp bar all the way towards the outside of the quarter panel, and now you're ready to set your battery in there. Slide your battery all the way over, and as you can see down there, it's not going to hit your bolts. You got plenty of clearance down in there. You got about a 1/4 inch of clearance, so it's never going to crash into your battery. You slide the clamp bar over all the way up tight against the battery. Hold it there while you tighten the button heads with the 7/32 Allen socket. There you go. Battery's nice and firm. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for buying HammerFab products.